Did you know there's a planet where it rains glass sideways? Or that a single day on Venus is longer than its entire year? The universe is a treasure trove of mind-bending wonders, and today, we're diving deep into the cosmic abyss to uncover some of its most astonishing secrets. Get ready to have your reality questioned, because these are 10 facts about space that will absolutely blow your mind. First up, let's talk about the sheer, unimaginable scale of our universe. We often hear that space is big, but that's a colossal understatement. There is a star out there, a hypergene named Uy-Scuti. That is so gigantic it makes our own sun look like a grain of sand. If you were to replace our sun with Uy-Scuti, its surface would extend far beyond the orbit of Jupiter. To put that into perspective, it would swallow Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and the entire asteroid belt. Imagine flying a commercial airplane around our Earth. That takes about 40 hours. If you tried to fly that same plane around Uy-Scuti, it would take you over 1,100 years. This star is a testament to the fact that the cosmos operates on a scale that defies our everyday comprehension. And it's just one of billions upon billions of stars in our galaxy alone. Moving on to fact number 2. Let us journey to a place that sounds like it was ripped straight from a science fiction horror movie, a planet made of burning ice. The exoplanet, named Gliese 436b, is a Neptune-sized world orbiting a red dwarf star. What makes it so bizarre is its composition. It's largely made of water, but due to the immense gravitational pressure from the planet's core, this water is forced into a solid state, even though the surface temperature is a scorching 439 degrees Celsius or 820 degrees Fahrenheit. This creates a unique form of matter known as hot ice or ice 10. So, you have a planet, literally on fire, but composed of solid ice. It is a perfect example of how the laws of physics can create environments that seem completely paradoxical to our Earth-based intuition. For our third mind-bending fact, let's discuss the sound of silence, or rather, the lack of it. In popular movies, we're used to hearing epic explosions and the roar of starship engines as they blaze through the cosmos. But in reality, space is almost completely silent. Sound is a mechanical wave, which means it needs a medium to travel through, like air, water, or a solid object. The vast emptiness of space is a near-perfect vacuum, meaning there are virtually no particles to vibrate and carry sound waves. So, if you were floating right next to the sun as it churned with violent, nuclear explosions, you wouldn't hear a thing. It would be a silent, deadly light show. The only way to hear space is by converting radio waves or plasma waves into sound files, which is how NASA creates those eerie, otherworldly recordings of planets and stars. Next, let's talk about a cosmic ghost. Fact number 4 is all about neutron stars. These are the collapsed cores of massive stars that have gone supernova. What's left behind is an object so incredibly dense that it defies imagination. A neutron star packs the mass of about 1.5 suns into a sphere just 20 kilometers, or about 12 miles, in diameter roughly the size of a city. A single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh about 10 million tons on Earth. That's more than the weight of 900 Eiffel Towers. Their gravitational pull is so immense that if you dropped an object from 1 meter above its surface, it would hit the ground at a staggering 7.2 million kilometers per hour. They are the densest objects in the universe, second only to black holes. Fact number 5 takes us closer to home, to our planetary neighbor, Venus. We often call it Earth's twin because of its similar size and mass, but Venus is anything but hospitable. And it is a very, very strange sense of time. A single day on Venus, which is the time it takes to complete one full rotation on its axis, lasts for 143 Earth days. Here's the truly bizarre part, its year. The time it takes to orbit the sun is only 125 Earth days. That's right, a day on Venus is longer than its year. Imagine celebrating your birthday, and then having to wait another 18 Earth days for the sun to finally set on that same day. This is because Venus has an incredibly slow, retrograde rotation, meaning it spins backward compared to most other planets in our solar system. Our sixth fact is a truly dazzling one. Out in the constellation Cygnus, about 6,400 light-years away, there is an exoplanet designated HD 189733b. It's a gas giant slightly larger than Jupiter, and from a distance, it looks like a beautiful, deep blue marble, similar to Earth. But don't be fooled by its inviting appearance. This planet's weather is the stuff of nightmares. The deep blue color comes from an atmosphere laced with silicate particles, and the winds on this planet are terrifyingly fast, blowing at speeds of over 8,700 kilometers per hour, or 5,400 miles per hour. That's more than 7 times the speed of sound. Because of this extreme wind and the silicate in the air, scientists believe it literally rains glass sideways. It's a world of perpetual, supersonic glass storms. Fact number 7 introduces us to the largest known structure in the entire observable universe, the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. Discovered in 2013, this is a colossal galactic filament, a vast collection of galaxies bound together by gravity. How big is it? It's estimated to be 10 billion light-years across. To give you some context, our own Milky Way galaxy is about 100,000 light-years across. The entire observable universe is about 93 billion light-years in diameter. This single structure, this wall of galaxies, stretches across more than 1/10 of the entire known universe. Its existence actually challenges some of our current cosmological models, because theories of the universe's evolution don't fully account for how a structure so massive and ancient could have formed. For our 8th fact, let's consider something a little more fragrant. If you could somehow smell the center of our galaxy, what would it smell like? According to astronomers who have studied a giant dust cloud called Sagittarius B2, the answer is surprisingly specific: raspberries and rum. This interstellar cloud located near the galactic core is rich in a chemical called ethyl formate. On Earth, ethyl formate is the compound responsible for giving raspberries their distinct flavor. It's also a key component in the aroma of rum. So, floating in the heart of the Milky Way is a giant cosmic cloud that smells like a futuristic cocktail. Of course, the cloud also contains less pleasant chemicals like propyl cyanide. But the idea that the building blocks of familiar flavors exist on such a grand cosmic scale is truly fascinating. Fact number 9 shines a light on diamonds. Not on Earth, but in the sky. Scientists have theorized that on gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn, the conditions are just right to create a downpour of diamonds. The intense pressure and high temperatures deep within the atmospheres of these planets can compress carbon atoms from soot, created by massive lightning storms, directly into solid diamonds. These diamond hailstones, possibly growing up to a centimeter in diameter, would then rain down through the planet's deep layers, till the pressure and temperature become so extreme that they melt into a sea of liquid diamond. While we haven't sent a probe deep enough to confirm this, the physics strongly suggests that some of our neighboring planets could have literal oceans of liquid diamond. Finally, our 10th and perhaps most humbling fact is about our place in the cosmos. Every star you see in the night sky, every single one visible to the naked eye, belongs to our local galaxy, the Milky Way. And even then, you're only seeing a tiny fraction of the stars in our immediate cosmic neighborhood. The Milky Way itself contains an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. But that's just one galaxy. Astronomers estimate that there are at least 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. 2 trillion. That means for every single star in our own Milky Way, there are at least 5 entire other galaxies out there, each filled with its own billions of stars, planets, and possibilities. When you look up at the night sky, you are staring into a sea of suns, knowing that what you can see is less than a single drop in an immeasurably vast cosmic ocean. From sideways glass rain and diamond oceans to days longer than years, and structures that defy our understanding of the universe. Space is a realm of infinite wonder and mystery. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we have yet to discover. The cosmos is not just stranger than we imagine, it is stranger than we can imagine.